Hello, this is Staff Sergeant White with Training Command from the IGR, and I want to welcome you to the Google Classroom training. Now, this is going to be short, sweet, to the point. You're going to find out that this is fairly simple. Now, what you're first going to do is go to classroom.google.com. To log in, you're going to see a page that looks similar to this. Now, you should have gotten an invitation already that puts you into the classroom, or a code to go into the classroom to the class that you're registered for. So it's important to note right here that you have to log in with your IGR email. So I'm going to go here, use my IGR email account. I am already registered with all three classes, and so as training purposes, I'm going to choose the basic training class today. So you click on the class that you want. You're going to come to what's called a stream page. This is your home page or your main page for your classroom. Now, once you get here, you're going to see a few things. One, you're going to see any upcoming homework or materials that you have to do, assignments as it were, that you got to do. And it'll show you in here the closer it gets to a due date. Here, you're going to find your work that you've already turned in. The class drive folder is going to show you where that work resides. The classroom calendar is going to show you the training dates and what's coming up. Google Calendar is the same. We'll go over these here in a little bit, just real quickly. You've got different topics in here. Each of the classrooms, by the way, are set up very similar. You may have it along the side or you may have it along the top. Anyway, topics. You click on a topic, you've got after action reviews, announcements, and homework. Now, starting at the top here, you'll always see the most recent announcements or homework that's been assigned. In this case, it shows here announcements, and that means this is an announcement. This particular one was posted on June 25th, and it goes through the 2-day training that we have coming up, what to expect, what you're going to have to bring with you and all. Going down a little farther, we've got an announcement that talks about the Google Classroom app that's available for iPhone and Android. We're not going to talk about the app much today, just right here, but you can put those on your mobile device or your phone, and you'll be able to get the Google Classroom right from the fingertips. Now, going on down, we have homework. See, it's assigned homework here. When you have homework, it'll say assigned up here, meaning that you've been assigned this homework. You're given a due date of when it is due. In this case, it's due the next training day, which is 13 July. And then it tells about the homework. You'll also see some of the homework has attachments that you can click on and download and look at, or print off, like your printer up here. And these are handouts that you should already have, but maybe you want a copy on your own PC, or you want another copy to print out. And then you go through, and if it's something that you have missed the deadline, that this deadline was June 21st, we're past that, it'll say missing. Now, this means you have not turned in anything on that. And so we'll go over that here in a second. You've got other things down here, that other homework and whatnot. So let's go to our first assignment here that we've got. And you click on that, you get the full version of what the assignment is. And you can see the description, and you've always got a chance to put in a comment if you want. The comments is not where you turn in your paperwork, your assignments. Over here, you see it says your work, it's assigned, and you have a turn in button. Now, don't just click turn in, because that'll turn in a blank document. You have the option of clicking add or create. You can upload a file. Say you have a Word document that you've written everything out in. You save that on your computer and you upload that. You can go to Google Docs and create the document online and that will also save it. When you get it done, you're going to see your document here, and then you click Turn In. When you click Turn In, it will say that this assignment's been turned in. If it's after the due date, it'll say it's turned in late. Now, it's best if you turn in your homework on time or before the deadline. You don't want it to really be turned in late, but get it turned in. If you haven't done that already, start doing that. Now, once you've turned it in, then you can go back to another, a homework assignment, whatever. You can click on, like I said, the topic. It'll show you everything under that topic. Be sure when you're looking at your homework or after action reviews, whatever it is, that you read the directions and read what you're supposed to do, and then do that. You can do the same thing for announcements. You can do the same thing for homework, and you get just the homework. And this way, you want to go through, and if it says assigned, you want to make sure you turn it in. So let's go to the Class Drive folder. Class Drive folder will show you the assignments you've turned in. It'll also show you stuff that has been uploaded to you, like in this case is the basic training introduction PowerPoint, so that you can go through that on your own time when you want to do that. And then another thing too is your work. Your work will show you everything you've got here that it's missing, it's assigned, whatever. You can look at it really easily and see if you've got it. It'll tell us if it says no due date. This is something that you probably is an ongoing thing, like the MIMS courses, for example. You're also going to see the different due dates for the different assignments. You can look up here and you can filter it down by assigned, by returned with a grade, because there will be some of your assignments will be graded, or if they're simply missing, and you can go, oh, I haven't done that yet, and you can go here and do that. So your work is very important for you to be able to go through and do that. Okay, now back on the front page again is the classroom calendar. This is going to be important for you. As you go through the calendar, you'll notice there's nothing on most days, but when you go to the next training day, you're going to see the different assignments or the different materials that is due that day. If you see this assignment and, oh, I missed that on the front page, obviously, you can click on it. It takes you right to the assignment where you can do it and take care of it. You're good to go from there. If you're on the calendar and there's nothing on a day, you're fine. Some things, like on the AAR, which was not on the next training day, it was a few days later than the training day, you're going to see that in one of the other dates, showing that yes, you still need to do that. That pretty much covers the Google Classroom. You'll see that it's pretty easy. It's pretty intuitive, that what you need to do. Down here on this plus is you can create a post. Now, we don't expect you to do that, but what you can do is, as you're going through, maybe you've got a comment or a question, you can add that on Add Class Comment, and that'll show up. That not only goes to me, but it also goes to the other people in the Google Classroom. So, with that said, I don't have anything else to add to this right now. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Contact me through the classroom if you want, by adding a comment or sending your question. This is Staff Sergeant White, and I will look forward to seeing you on our next training. Thank you so much.